Let's talk about Dutch summer and why it's by far my favorite time here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Netherlands, but if you live here, obviously you are. But we kinda don't have much of a fall or much of a spring. You get this sort of a vibe of middle between summer and winter, in the sense that it gets super cold super fast sometimes, and then starts raining. You suddenly go from sunshine and rainbows and all kinds of amazing to rain and cold, and then it gets a little icy, and then gets a bit warmer, and gets a bit icy again. Not to mention the windy seasons of October and April. There's a really funny saying of April dat wat het wil, and that sort of tells you what our spring is. It's a bit of a messy approach, let's call it that. So you get your sexy summers, very hot, very nice. You get to have your ice creams, you get to have your festivals. Then you start slowly freezing and the life gets drained out of you. Right around the time December comes is when winter depression hits, and then summer comes back and you're feeling joyous again. So today I figured I'd jump on here to talk to you about why I love summer so. I love summer because I'm Egyptian, and that's probably the most obvious answer you can think of, but it's true. I have lived in the sun, I have burned in the sun, and I fell in love with the sun. It's really funny because I used to hate it. Like, I used to complain all the time. Oh my god, it's so hot, and that's so annoying. But now, it's all I can think about. You know, I go sit in the sun with my friends, live a happy life, have my nice little Coke, maybe dance a little, have just some cool, good old-fashioned fun. While then winter comes and you're crammed in the middle of everything, and everything makes you so tired, and you're so annoyed at the world, and your assignments are a lot, and you're feeling burnt out and overwhelmed and depressed, and everyone's going home, so you get to be here alone, crying over your spilled milk along with your mother who's freezing because she does not own enough heavy layers and refuses to buy more. Actually, that reminds me of a really funny story with my mom. She once had this pair of gloves for winter, and she refused to buy another one. That woman was so stubborn. And not only did she refuse to buy another one for herself, she refused to get me one, which really sucked. And I'll tell you a bit later of how this sort of resolved itself. But yeah, back to our topic. Let's not derail too much. The reason I love summer is because it's festival season. It's stalls, it's nice food, it's great burgers, it's those restaurants that come to your city every once in a while. It's awesome music, it's people basking in the sun, it's community, it's excitement, it's energy, empowerment, it's everything you could ever want. Imagine this whole big group of people just coming together and dancing, and there's all kinds of really nice food you can have, all kinds of joy, just pure expression of joy from a people that's usually quite reserved. Think of what I mentioned, Calvinism, in one of my previous videos. You get to see them really let loose. Another reason that I really, and I repeat, really love summer is because everyone's off. So you get to go wherever the hell you want, with whomever you want, whenever, and just have some fun, get to hang out. You get to have one of those really classic movie moments. You can like camp outside, you can sit somewhere on the sand or somewhere in a nice park, have a nice meal. You can go somewhere at night, a nice little campsite, look at the stars. Summer is a very nostalgic season to me, because unless it's a Christmas movie, you usually see movies centered around spring and summer. That sort of gives me that Hollywood nostalgia feel, if that makes sense. And I feel like during summer, I feel like I'm part of my own movie in a way. And then winter comes and you're like, oh no, this is real life. Jesus God, real life can be exhausting sometimes. Do you guys relate to that? Let me know. Let me know down there. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Before we get on with why I love summer so much, I promised you that I would tell you what happened with the gloves. So here's what my mother used to do in the freezing cold. And I still remember this to this day. It's one of my favorite memories, I think, from 2012. That's when she bought the glove. The one glove that we still both share. Like, she used to give it to me for a few minutes until her hands froze. and then take it again, and then give it to me again, and then take it again, and then give it to me. It was just the weirdest thing, because woman, you can afford the glove. Couldn't I get my own? Mother, if you are watching this, and I will ask you in person as well. Why did you do this to me? Like, seriously, it's sort of insane. Okay, back again, sorry, derailed. Back to my topic. Another reason why I adore summer is just it's a great time to make memories. That links to my other reasons too. It's a time where you can really feel a part of nature. You get to sit, you get to connect. You get to feel like you're a part of it all without worrying about freezing your ass off. So yeah, but to be honest, before we move on, before we talk about something else, I have to mention that there are also reasons to hate summer. Namely, the Netherlands has no air conditioning. I sometimes wonder, do people here know what an air conditioner is? Another reason to either love it or hate it, depending on where you come from, is that it's some sort of moderate summer. Like, we get good temperatures of 25, 28, 33 maybe. Sometimes, in very extreme cases, it gets to 36. So it's sort of chill. You're outside, it gets a little sweaty, it gets a little warm, but it's not too hot. So if you're looking for kind of hot, then please, this isn't the summer for you. But if that's what you like, and that's sort of what I like, maybe, like I said, this is good or bad, I don't know. But what I like is that it's a bit more chill. But still, again, no air conditioning. Why? Why is torture a cornerstone? I sweat, okay? People like me sweat. There's a lot of us out there. Please, learn, understand, bro. Free the air conditioner. You know what's another reason that I hate summer? The summer slump. I don't know if you know about this, but there's this whole misconception that how like companies are less productive, probably because of holiday time. But yeah, rarely ever gets done in the summer because everyone's on holiday, or the person that wants to decide probably isn't here or doesn't give a because they're on vacation. Why would I care if I was on vacation about your little work issues? I'll deal with it when I get back. So yeah, if you want to get something done, you need to get it done before the summer. One thing that I love personally is swimming, because I used to be a swimmer, still am. I swam since I was a kid, and I've always loved swimming in warmer water. And here, when you're outside, if you find the right space for swimming, they're rare, but they're there. You can have this sort of ideal pool-ish temperature that's still warm enough for you to not freeze your ass off. And it's a bit of a change from swimming at the gym or swimming in one of those public pool areas that's closed off. So if you're a swimmer, shout out. I'm pretty sure you'll love it here once it's a bit warmer. So yeah, I think for today this was an experiment of fun, creativity, a bit of crazy about why I love the summer. Let me know if you like it, or don't like it, or maybe don't give a f***. And if you prefer my more structured content, check out one of my other videos about why you shouldn't move to Rotterdam. That might be an interesting one for you to look at. Or there was the other one about 4 unexpected Dutch culture things that shocked me. So yeah, check those out next. We'll see you there.